In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an indestructible piñata. Nothing can destroy it. Okay, maybe some missiles can destroy this piñata, or a very determined child at a birthday party can bash it to pieces and spill the inside of its candy all over the place. So follow this video and I'm going to show you how to make a very strong papier-mâché piñata. So in this case, I'm making a beach ball. What I did is I took a balloon. You blow the balloon up. You don't want it too big because if it's too big, you're going to have way too much candy in it. So I wanted to make it round, so I wrapped some tape around this balloon because it wasn't quite a round shape to help squeeze it down a round ball. Lay out the newspaper because it's going to make a mess. Okay, first to make your papier-mâché glue, all it is flour. And then you're going to put some water in there and add your water and get it enough water to where the thickness is similar to pancake batter, not crepe batter, that's too runny, but pancake batter. So you mix it up, and then you're going to take a newspaper, and then you just need a pair of scissors. Take your scissors and cut it up into cut up sheets of strips of newspaper. So now you're going to dip each sheet of newspaper into the little glue you made out of flour and water. Get it nice and soaked where none of the newspaper is dry. It's all wet. And then you're going to kind of squeegee off the excess. You don't want it too gloppy under there, or it's not going to be as hard and strong when it dries. So you're going to completely lay it onto the balloon, and you're going to want to completely cover the entire balloon. And notice that I've got it set on top of a bowl. Put it on a bowl. That works pretty good to keep it sturdy. So you go ahead and put as much as you can, rotate it as it dries. Every once in a while I keep rotating it when it's drying so it doesn't glue itself to the bowl. And then I like to put it next to a fan, and in this particular moment I put it outside in the garage because it's hot. Okay, so okay, fast forward here, I've added several layers already, and now I'm going to put the support rope around the piñata. So I've already added 2 layers on it, then I go with the support rope. Here I'm using 550 cord or paracord. It's a very strong rope. I measure it to the length I need. I've tied 2 loops at the end of it so I can fasten something to it when it gets hung from a tree. Now I'm taping it to the piñata because I'm going to add more papier-mâché strips to it. And I want the rope to stay in place as I add the papier-mâché to it. If you're trying to hold it in place while you're adding the papier-mâché, it becomes a very sticky mess. So I got the rope with the loops tied in, and now I'm taking more of my strips and I'm going to add all the strips around it, laying them directly on the rope because I want to secure the rope first around the piñata. Okay, so add several strips on there. Slowly work your way around. And remember, don't cover the loops because that's where you're going to fasten to. And every once in a while, pull the ropes tight just to make sure they're tight enough around the piñata. And now, once I've got the ropes on, I can actually hang the piñata from the ceiling to let it dry that way as I add my layers. Okay, now it's completely done. I've added probably about 6 layers, and now I'm going to cut it open using a razor blade, cut a hole in it to pop the balloon, and it's also going to be my fill hole for the candy. So try to get the balloon out. If you can't quite get the balloon, that doesn't matter. You can just shove all the candy in there anyway. So now what I like to do when I'm ready to start designing it, putting the colors and stuff on it, I'll take a marker, kind of draw lines and circles of where I want to line up different colors of my crepe paper. So right here I got here is several rolls of crepe paper for this beach ball I'm going to make. I've taken the crepe paper and I've cut a lot of little frills with my scissors on the crepe paper. Right now what I'm doing now is I'm using a glue stick, so I'm putting a glue stick all over it, and then I just smash the crepe paper directly onto the glue. And you just overlay it over and over on top of it to make it, see, kind of keep it frilly. That's what it looks like. And then in this instance, what I'm using is like a beach ball white, and then I'm using blue, orange, and yellow with white in between each color. So now here I'm adding the yellow to the piñata. Add some more glue stick, keep adding the frills. And really, you'll have to use your imagination anytime you create a piñata. Just adding, as you try it, you'll get better and better at what you're doing. Right here I'm using I wanted to demonstrate the glue stick, and I wanted to demonstrate how to use just regular liquid glue too. Liquid glue I think works better than the glue stick because you just glob that stuff on and then your crepe paper sticks all over to it. So just keep shoving it on. You can see it's really quick to get this done. Plus I'm gonna fast forward so it seems quicker, but this is actually a hasty way to make it. It's a lot quicker. There are ways where you can cut individual squares of crepe paper, wrap them around an eraser, and they twist and get frilly, and then put a drop of glue on the bottom of it and stick it to it. But that takes almost 4 times as long as what I'm doing right here. So when you're short on time and you have a lot of kids and you're always doing piñatas, this way is a lot quicker. So fast forward, all right, there I'm done. Got all the colors on there, and you got yourself a piñata ready to fill full of candy. So now this is what you do. Pack it full of candy. Here you go. Got the kids helping. We end up putting about 4 bags of candy in that. And now we're going to weigh it. This is one heavy piñata. Very heavy. It ends up being, it's 12.5 pounds. It's a very huge piñata, ready for the joy of all kinds of kids at a birthday party. To have lots of fun, to swing and bust open the guts of that piñata and spill it all over. So if you have any questions about the piñata, go ahead and message me on YouTube.